Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I got to grind a large maple stump. I took down the tree earlier today, and now I'm back to grind the stump. I'll show you what I got. The other thing I want to mention to you while I'm at it, you know, I've had this discussion a couple times here lately with guys in the business. When do you upgrade a piece of equipment? When is it time and necessary to upgrade, you know, to go from a 252 stump grinder to say a Rayco RG50 or RG, you know, 80 or whatever it is. When do you upgrade? You know, when do you fork out that extra several $1,000s and make that decision? Well, my experience in the past, so when I was starting out grinding stumps, you know, I didn't have a whole lot of money, and I just took the leap of faith to get into doing the stump grinding. And so it took me several years before I jumped and bought a nice piece of equipment. I think I had that 252 for 5 years, 7 years, something like that. I had it a long time, and then finally I got all these big stumps, and man, it would take 3 or 4 hours, you know. And now, I mean, it don't take hardly any time at all to grind these larger stumps, and I don't even think nothing about it. I mean, I used to tell people it's like comparing a Pinto to a Cadillac. I mean, it's totally different. And but you know, if you're just starting out, you know, I understand it. But if you've been in the game 5 to 7 years and you ain't upgraded your equipment, it's time to upgrade. Because as soon as I upgraded my equipment, the profit went up big time. And just like now, I'm looking to buy a mini skid steer. So that's my agenda, you know, right now, in the next couple of weeks, or you know, maybe a month or so, you know, to upgrade it. Big skid steer is all right, you know, the big skid steer is all right. It's just when it starts to be rainy weather, I have a problem getting in people's yards. So a little smaller skid steer would be great. So just pointing it out. So if you're a new guy, you know, you need to check on it. I mean, I wouldn't go into a lot of debt with it or nothing like that, but I would definitely you know, look at the numbers, and if it's affordable and it ain't gonna put your family or you in a bind as a business, then I would jump on it and spend the money for a you know, a better stump grinder, upgrade stump grinder, you know, go from there. That's what happened with me. As soon as I upgraded, went from a 252 to a RG50, oh man, I was going from making $500 to $700 a week to oh, I was doing, you know, $1,500 to $2,000 if a storm hit, you know, plus the tree jobs. I mean, factoring in all doing the, you know, the tree jobs with the stump grinding. So it makes a huge difference. I mean, it paid for itself, oh man, I mean 100 times over. And, you know, and I bought that RG50 of mine. I gave it has 700 hours on it, and I gave like I think it was 22,000. It was either 18 or 22,000, because during that same time I paid cash for skid steer here. And so I'm feeling under the weather today, but anyway, I'm fixing to jump on this. But anyway, it was during that time, and when I bought that skid steer, same equipment. So I would save up, pay cash for it, and you know, and it never put me into buying, because my wife was a stay-at-home mom during that time. So that's why I say, don't extend yourself. See, we might be going into recession, and I've been seeing a lot of these stump grinders. You know, I was wanting to upgrade and get me another stump grinder as a backup, and so now, you know, I've been seeing a lot of stump grinders go up, nice ones go up for sale. I'm talking about they had 150 hours on it, and they're knocking off $30,000 to $20,000 off the asking price with 158 hours. I saw 2 last week. So you just wait, the deal's about to creep in. If we really start to, you know, go through a recession, you could pick up you a good deal if you got cash on hand. So right, guys, I finished that up. I got to jump on the skid steer and see what's left. See if I got it all or not. I think I got all the stump, but you know, you never know with some of these roots. I got a couple of roots right there, but I'll move that dirt around real quick with the skid steer and we'll figure it out. the stump was right here.
Huh?
Here's where the stump was right here.
Yeah.
I got a few